Okay, joining us now, a father from Virginia. He's got 3 children currently in the public school system in Virginia. He's Ryan Steinbeck. Ryan, it's good to have you on. It's great to see you, Ryan. Okay, so we've got millions of children across the U.S. now heading back to school. We've got more parents and parental rights groups. They're battling school boards. They're saying, stop with the toxic school curricula for kids. You're among the many parents in Virginia. You're fighting against this new school trend. It's growing nationwide. Children will not get 0 grades or Fs on any assignments if they fail?
Yes, and so I addressed the Manassas City School Board specifically on this no-zero policy. And under the no-zero policy, even if you don't do the assignment, you're given a 50%. It's attempting to address the disease by curing the symptom instead of the actual disease. If a child does 0 work, they should get 0 credit, but they should be given opportunities to do the remake, to do the work. There are better policies that have been produced, and we took these forward to the school board in email exchanges and in conversations. We pointed to zeros aren't permitted policies that are being done in Minnesota, where if the child doesn't do the work, they're not failed automatically. They're given an incomplete and they're put into what used to be called detention, but now it's extended study halls. And they're basically told, you have to do the work. You're going to do this because that is what proficiency and mastery support looks like. Not simply telling a kid, well, you didn't do it, but we're going to give you 50% and float you forward.
You know what the thing is? Parents' rights do not stop when the school doors shut and when they drop their kids off at school. Parental rights continue through the classroom. We've got this story too, Ryan. Let's get your reaction to this. In Colorado, a teacher, a diversity teacher, now he had said he wants to, quote, burn things down after his school staffer slammed his own equity agenda and his diversity, equity, inclusion class. This is according to emails obtained by Fox Digital. This teacher, Casey Menninger, says he wanted classes to be focused on, quote, bad things done by white people. Can we stop with the victim politics and the identity politics? Everybody understands racism is terrible. We need to teach about slavery in the U.S., but it's about teaching, not indoctrinating, Ryan.
Well, I would agree with that. It is about teaching, and it's about teaching a good historical perspective. If you're going to teach AP history, if you're going to teach history in general, the human condition has endorsed slavery. There are still nations out there where slavery is accepted and where people are subjugated in nations today. And it's not only a white issue. It's not only an American issue. It's a world history issue. Teach about the abolitionist movement and teach about what can be done by people uniting and looking to defeat an evil idea, and how much progress was made by people uniting on that issue.
Are you worried these schools are making America dumber?
I can't speak for the entire nation because I've only been seeing the effects of Manassas, but I can say we've gone from accreditation to accreditation with condition. And my children that come home from classes tell me that the kids are tuned out.
Okay.
They're just not trying because they don't need to.
Ryan Steinbeck, father of 3. Thanks for joining us. We'll have you on again.